lose the true free market of the Mexican people. And Mexico is one giant Chicago. Mexico is one giant Chicago. And if you're not part of one of the big mega corporations, or you're not part of one of the big families, you don't do business. You're a Federal Reserve, Fortune 100 in Chicago, the cops will lick your boots up one side and down the other. But you're some mom and pop startup, you are going to be shook down. That's how America works. Now, I digress. That's coming up on InfoWars Nightly News this evening. And I didn't like having to get in those guys' face with my small children with me. But my wife, I'm saying, I kind of feel good and bad I did that. She goes, no, we can't live in a fascist country. And she got in their face, too. That's coming up tonight. We're not drug dealers. We don't work with the U.S. government that runs the giant child kidnapping rings worldwide, like Don Core and Halliburton do with impunity. We're the American people. We want freedom. We know what you are. We see you. We understand who you are. InfoWars Nightly News, 7 o'clock tonight. PrisonPlanet.tv. Okay. The magnitude of the news and information I have now for you, the import of it is so gargantuan, so colossal, so awe-inspiring in its importance that I want to really just have a moment of silence here to get everybody's attention. Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? I'm going to ask you again. Do I have your attention? I told you the Arab Spring was going to be staged, and I told you it was being staged, and the usual suspects, the foundation-funded left and others, attacked us and said that we were liars. Now it's all confirmed. State Department, U.S. government, NATO, they're staging it in Egypt, in Syria, in Libya, friend, foe, globalist dictator, doesn't matter. They're destabilizing the region. Ahead of a big Middle East war, if the bankers need it, to make everybody rally around the flags in the West and give up our rights to banker austerity during a big war that leads right to the steps of China and right to the steps of Russia. While the very same bankers are investing in both those countries, they're planning on playing humanity off against each other. I told you Obama was financed by Wall Street and was going to continue everything Bush did. I was the big evil right-winger. Remember, now Democrats have apologized to me en masse. So I want to talk to conservatives. I want to talk to liberals. I want to talk to people that are on the mainline plantation, that go to a buffet that has two choices and don't demand more, who live in a narrow paradigm. How do you think the private Federal Reserve is going to take this country over? Same way they've done in Europe. They control the opposition. When the left's in, they control the right. When the right's in, they control the left. The only opposition that's ever branded by media, mainstream dominant media, that's not as dominant as it used to be, that's why they're moving fast right now, because they know they're losing control, is always gives attention to socialist and communist, and Warren Buffett and Bill Gates' dad and Bill Gates and Al Gore saying we need an Arab Spring a month ago, lecturing us all day about how the rich that make most of the money worldwide, pay almost no taxes. The very same rich people, the Bill Gateses, the Warren Buffetts, they all lobbied for the exemptions on the taxes. Somebody making $125,000 a year is paying over 40% in federal tax after they've gotten rid of the write-offs. They claim it's 35%. So I'm going to explain. We're going to get Watson on at 30 after on Skype. I'm going to explain what's really happening with Occupy Wall Street. This is the big bankers steering the debate and occupying ahead of time demonstrations against the banksters they knew were coming.
Hi, I'm Mark Craighead, founder of Crossbreed Holsters. I designed our top-selling holster, the Super Tuck Deluxe, to solve the problems of being poked, pinched, and gouged while carrying concealed. The Super Tuck Deluxe is the most comfortable, most concealable holster on the market today. We offer a 2-week free trial and a lifetime warranty.
Visit us at crossbreedholsters.com. Don't forget, crossbreedholsters.com.
Question: when the next disaster strikes, will you be ready? Answer: yes. If you have top quality survival gear from thesurvivalzone.com. These days it's wise to keep a survival kit in your vehicle, home, and office. Thesurvivalzone.com specializes in ready-to-go wilderness, 72-hour, and compact survival kits, plus freeze-dried and dehydrated food, MREs, stun guns, non-hybrid seeds, and much more. Call 603-838-5933 to be prepared with thesurvivalzone.com.
Iodine protection packs from hempusa.org are now in stock for immediate delivery worldwide. Our iodine protection packs include microplant powder, green life kelp, red palm oil, and our clear roll-on iodine that will feed the body the iodine it needs. All iodine protection packs are in stock, save you money, and ship for free in all 50 states. Visit hempusa.org or call 908-691-2608 today.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Hi, Ted Anderson. I'm placing a silver dollar in a book explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
There are limitless ways to go into business for yourself, but most involve substantial capital and risk. Our InfoWarsTeam.com operation is different. We promote premium quality health, energy, and skincare products using dynamic, caring personalities and state-of-the-art media technology to spread a powerful message of health, wealth, longevity, and freedom. This low-cost business opportunity is designed for full-time or part-time, so you can work as little or as much as you'd like. It is you that defines the reward level. Whether you are seeking a few $100 extra per month or a 6 or even 7-figure annual income, it's up to you. Want to find out more? Shoot an email with InfoWars Team in the subject line to InfoWars Team Coordinator MZ and tell him a little bit about yourself. That's the initials MZ at InfoWarsTeam.com. That's MZ at InfoWarsTeam.com. I only promote products that I truly believe in, and these are phenomenal. Whatever you do, visit InfoWarsTeam.com.
Guys, notice things are different now that you're a little older? Girls, notice your guy's not quite the man he used to be? Lower energy, more fat, lower sex drive? It all could be the signs of testosterone levels dropping. It doesn't matter who you are, guys. This will happen to you. But now, for the first time, we can boost testosterone naturally by 61% with Ageless Male, a safe, natural supplement that helps you maintain normal, healthy testosterone levels. Ageless Male is proven in clinical research to safely boost testosterone by 61%. Healthy testosterone means more vitality, a great outlook, and a healthy sex drive. This is a game changer. Be an Ageless Male.
For your risk-free trial, just call 1-800-350-2122. Don't wait another day. Call 1-800-350-2122. That's 1-800-350-2122.
Okay, Paul Watson's going to be with us for this short segment, a little bit in the next, and then I'm going to reset and try to really take the hundreds of different data points and proof I have of this and present it. But it's very simple. The mega banks make most of their money in big government bailouts and through their control of the issuance of currency and credit. They go out and, especially with the socialist-trained college students that are also financed by the big banks and indebted to them, they go out and tell them, rich people are the problem. We need to have a 60% tax rate in this country. And then you'll get lots of free goodies. And, of course, they never get the free goodies. We've watched this being done in third world country after third world country and now in first world countries. Now in Europe, they don't even say it's for socialism. They say, we're cutting all your benefits and all the money's going to pay for derivatives that the banks created. And Cameron, the British Prime Minister's in the news today, that's coming up, saying, I don't care if 85% or more of the British people want a referendum to get us out of the euro. We're staying in it. The headline is, because I think we need to be in it. This is what we're talking about, a global financial dictatorship, a bank of the world that you pay carbon taxes to. And they've got Al Gore, Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, Herman Cain, all of them. I mentioned Glenn Beck, all of them promoting a VAT and sales tax right now. Both of them, to quote, pay our debts, get out of debt. The 14 trillion's nothing. 27 plus trillion's been given to offshore banks. But the public is so ignorant they don't understand this. Conservatives are ignorant, but when you get down to your, quote, average liberal, these aren't liberals at all. And they're running around saying, in fact, let's just play the Michael Moore before we go to him. They're running around, this is Luke Rudkowski last week talking to Michael Moore, and he says, the problem isn't the Federal Reserve. The problem is capitalism. We need to go after capitalism. Just this general, the tens of thousands of companies traded on the stock exchange, they're all evil. Anybody who's into free market, they're bad. This is what Warren Buffett and all of them put out. People that get banker bailout money, they want more tax money. It's called austerity in Europe, in Greece, here, paid to them. It's so elementary. It's so elementary. Let's play the clip.
Michael, what do you think about ending the Federal Reserve banking system, the private banking system?
I think there's a larger issue. There's a larger issue to deal with.
And the Fed, it's a private bank.
And capitalism, that's the problem. Capitalism. Capitalism has to go.
Capitalism has to go. Okay, folks, have you seen Soviet Russia? Have you seen Chinese China, communist Chinese China? Have you seen what the communists have done to the Chinese people? I mean, where it's a handful of generals and a few million inter-party members that rule everybody, kill political dissidents and take their organs. Do you have any idea what collectivism's like? I mean, you have no freedom. And now, notice now we're going into collectivism. The big banks are funding the carbon taxes. They're funding the fake environmental groups. They're funding the takeover and federalization of your local school, the federalization of your police, teaching you collectivism, because if they can't get you in debt, they're just not going to let you have a business. They're going to raise the taxes so high to where only they can operate and they're exempt. This is bondage. And I'm going to go to Paul right now, but I want you to listen to me. This country, the bankers are trying to put us into communism. Not just socialism. We're already pretty much socialist. Already more than half of the general public's money is paid in taxes, and half the public pays no federal taxes. We've already got 50 million people on food stamps. Our journey to slavery is already there. They're now shutting the economy off, post-industrial world, and taking a giant horde of welfare people and folks with government jobs who don't know why their paycheck doesn't buy them what it used to. They don't know about the Federal Reserve devaluing the dollar. They don't know about geopolitical movements. They don't know what austerity is. They don't know what banker dictatorship is. All they know is the mainstream media is telling them, vote for higher taxes, the rich people are exempt. Well, yeah, because the rich people wrote the rules, and they became rich by running government-controlled monopolies. And also we're going to break and come back to Watson. I also get these emails constantly saying, poor Alex doesn't understand that communism, socialism, and fascism are different things. Really? You mean in the last 110 years you've been taught this false political paradigm? I happen to have read Tragedy and Hope by Carol Quigley. I happen to have read Men in Power as a Political Retrospective by German Chancellor Helmut Schmidt. I happen to have read hundreds and hundreds of publications and books written by them, and they openly, when they're communicating with each other, explain. They're into command and control, tyranny. I'm into liberty. That's the real polar opposite, not liberal and conservative. They always seek to create socialism and communism at the grassroots to get you dependent. Socialism leading into communism, while they are exempt and offshore and transfer your wealth to them. They're exempt. They're tax-free foundations. The ultra-rich always finance the communist. You are banker-run. Wall Street created.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
I have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us
as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high